Hello everyone, welcome back to Planet Crafters. We're just picking up right where we left off. Trying to get a few videos done today. We got lots of iron to smelt, we got lots of rock to get going here. Without further ado, we're going to build a crate and we are going to start stockpiling resources until we have enough resources to do whatever we need to do. Right now we're making iron. So we're going to make some steel plate. Alright, so automated thing here. Let's see here. Where's the conveyor belt? Probably going to need that on the hotbar. So let's replace it with this. Not what I wanted. Build menu. Conveyor belt. Connect up to there. That's going to smelt iron. Transform the planet. Atmosphere has a very low percentage of oxygen. Increase some vegetation to create sustainable source of oxygen. Really? How much does this hold? Oh, that holds a lot. Yeah. Yes. We need more of those. Run these out here. Yeah, we got iron. Hey, nice. Need to automate the rock too. Alright, so we need to make a storage box. Oh, no. There we go. Build menu. Let's grab larger containers for storing items, 18 slots. 9 slots. Allows you to destroy unwanted items to make room in your inventory. Desk, table. Kinda want to put another planter down. Times 2. Because we're gonna have veggies for days and whatnot. Oh, can't take it out. Put in food. Alright. So we're gonna put up the big lockers. Not enough iron plate. We have a full inventory and I can't do anything. Can I make plate? Maybe that'll free up a spot. Alright. Moment of truth. Number 0. Alright. This one can be quartz. Because we have a lot of that in there. This one right here can be copper. And copper and sulfur. The rest I want to keep on me. This one right here can be the food refrigerator. Or the food box. So, grab this. Alright. So now we just need a metric ton of iron. We're going to grab here real quick. So miscellaneous ores are going to go in here. Like the 1 iron, I don't really need 1 iron. I don't cobalt. We can turn the rock into cement. kind of want to make some steel plate. Alright, so where were these pieces right here? Water purifier. We need an antenna, rotor, and filter. Antenna, rotor. Okay, so what are these blocks called? Can't see what they're named. We can take those off the hotbar. We can take that off the hotbar. We can take that off the hotbar. We can take that off the hotbar. We're always low on oxygen. Let's eat something here real quick. Eat something else. Go over here to the plant. Grab some food real quick. So those are all growing. So we need to go down here to eat food. We're just going to make a whole bunch of this. Alright, so our food box is right here. Let's store those away. Now we want to keep those on us. Alright, so now we need to automate. We need to automate quartz, as it were. Or do we automate rock? Let me think here. Actually, I think I need to get some copper. Let's see if there's a copper vein around here. Oh boy. There's a lot on here. Yeah, let's take a rock. Stack of rocks. Let's take this other stack of rocks. Yeah, that's a metric ton of iron. Gonna be in here for days just making bars out of it. Make some iron rods. Alright. Moment of truth here. This is ores. I have very little cobalt. What does it want me to make? It wants me to build a water purifier. So we have plate, need an antenna and a filter and 2 rotors. So you go over here, right here should have all that. Standard battery. Ooh. We needed 3 air. We need sulfur. Don't know if we have enough sulfur. We might have enough sulfur for that. So what was it we needed for this? 4 filters. 1, 2, 3, and a 4. Alright, what else do we need for this here? Rotors and an antenna. Rotors and an antenna. Copper plate. Do we have any copper in here? We have 1 copper. I wonder if we have any copper on us right this second. We do. Alright, so we need You wonder what I'm doing? I'm looking for that can be put away. So we need an antenna. Alright, what else do we need? How many antennas did we need though? Let's see here. 1 antenna and 2 rotors. What would it take to make rotors? 2 rotors. Rotors. Cable and rubber belt. The rubber belt is made on what? The rubber belt. Rubber belt. Rubber belt. Rubber. Okay, how do I get that? Maybe go into some of these spooky caves. Let me go grab the quartz real quick. I feel like we're going to need it. Feel some oxygen. Penguin jigs. There's 3 drills here. That'll be good enough for now. Oh, I can't pick up anymore. That's great. Alright, so the water purifier needs copper, and I don't have copper in my inventory. We need to go find a copper node and set one of these bad boys down on it. So, see? Alright, hold on. Let's go empty out our stuff real quick. Because we're getting too full. Miscellaneous ore. Miscellaneous bars right here. Or quartz that can go in here. I'm just going to throw some concrete in here. I'm going to grab the sulfur and put it in here. What's it take to make rubber? Rubber. Rubber. Well, how do you make rubber? Rubber. Rubber. Well, how do you make rubber? I'm confused here. How do you make rubber if you don't have any rubber? Maybe you lube rubber? Go in the cave right here. Can't be anything dangerous in here, right? Make sure I have enough for this. Yep, I have everything for that. Just in case we find a copper node, we're going to slap it down. Sulfur, huh? Cool. Oh, this is a nice game. Lots of sulfur. Lots of cobalt. Oh yeah, we need sulfur. We're good to go here. What's that? Ooh, diamond. Ooh. Make sure I'm not full yet. Right, back to base. Or back to somewhere that's gonna give me oxygen. Put some iron away here. Alright, so we need rubber. I don't know how to get rubber. Use the building energy to create water purifiers that you must be placed in toxic lakes. Okay, but oh wow. Well, that froze the game up. This must be water out this way. What we need to do is we need to go find copper. And loads of it. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. Don't need the one iron. Go out here and see what we can do. See if we can find some rubber. Maybe the smelter does rubber? I'm presuming we're going to have to go around looting rubber in order to put a water filtration down. Because it doesn't really tell you what you need for the water purifier. Yeah, we don't have enough rotors in order to build it. There's cobalt. Copper. Down quartz while we're here. Looking around here for a copper node. Let's go up here. Maybe there's something up here. I know I'm watching my oxygen, but we'll use an oxygen capsule if we need to. I just want to know what's up here. Alright, let's take a grab. Ooh, gold. Gold is my girl's best friend, right? Everybody loves gold, right? Gold wedding ring. Some people like titanium wedding rings. I'm not judging. They have their value. I haven't seen any copper. Oh, hold on. I think that might be copper right there or somewhere on that. Let's go over there real quick. I need the plasma stuff. Right. That looks like a copper vein over this way. Or a sulfur vein, one of the two. Right here. Looks like sulfur. My last O2 bottle, so we have to be careful now. We'll have to go back to base. I mean, I guess we're just gonna grab copper. I don't know what gives rubber. Maybe I'll let this video set for a little bit. See what it actually Or maybe I'll look it up, how to make rubber. It's not really being very helpful. Alright, we're gonna head back and make some health packs. Or some oxygen. Support. We're gonna make a whole bunch. Alright, we gotta go back down. Go. It's weird that your food is your health bar. Stop by and grab a rock real quick. Alright. How do we make rubber? Glass panel. Insulation layer. Rubber. Produced in the workbench producer. Yeah, but what? How do you get rubber? Hold on, there's rubber right here. Oh, come on, really? Duh. We can make rubber. We got these plants here. Yeah, we can make lots of rubber. I was just thinking, I'm like, man, rubbers can't be that hard to find. It's gonna take a few of these plants. Alright, we needed this to make the rotors, right? Yep, we need cable. Means we need copper. Do we have any copper left in here? Let's see here. One copper nugget. That's our food box. Don't need gold on me right this second. So, what do we need? We need copper wire. We need copper ingot. And I have no copper ingot. Can I make copper ingot? I got 4 copper ingots. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's this? A microscope. Interesting. Advanced crafting part. Fast rotor. Don't know how many that actually needs to build 2 rotors. We just have to. I have enough for 2. For a lot of the material. So now let's see here. Go in here. 8 watts of power. So what do we need for this? Iron beam. Oh, we can do another wind turbine out here. Alright, so build them a menu. Water pump. Ouch. Did I plant it in the wrong area? Water 3% pure. That's expensive to make that thing, but it's okay. We were doing good. Now that we know how to make rubber, we should be able to make other things like this oxygen capsule here. Iron plate and quartz. Okay. I think I have some quartz over here in this box. Maybe grab some more iron out of here. Get rid of the rocks real quick. And we'll just make up a whole bunch of these oxygen capsule things. So we can go out adventuring in the next episode. I do a little exploring in this episode. Need to find a copper vein. What I'm trying to do is just clearing out my inventory right this second. I have nothing in my inventory. Alright, so now we need 3 copper plate and 1 quartz. When equipped, it extends your oxygen tank to allow for more time before running out of oxygen. Max oxygen plus 70. Ooh. Do we have 3 copper plating? That one. We just have 3 copper plating. What else did it take? 1 quartz. Alright, so let's make that. I'm guessing you just drag it and drop it over here. And now instead of 1, alright, cool. You can stay out longer. Can you double up on those? Let me see. I don't have copper plating. Alright, we need. Alright. I don't know how big the range is on this thing here. Basically, instead of using a box, we're at our limit. I want to say maybe in that cave might find copper. Alright, so we have quartz on us. Let's get rid of that. We have oxygen, we have food. Reminds me I'm gonna eat a little bit here. Alright, let's go venture in this cave over here. Maybe they'll find a copper node. Maybe I'll find a copper node. Not? I don't know what we're gonna do. Copper is not abundant at this second. I'm gonna grab that sulfur on the way through. Oh, hold on. Here we go. What's this? Iron or copper? Iron. You know what I need? I need copper. Copper. Copper's our bottleneck right now. Maybe there's a. I don't think there's any hostile creatures in here. But that is sure a lot of copper. Okay. Take all that. Take it all. Sulfur and all. That's a big chunk of copper. Alright, so we know this cave got copper. These need to be on my hot bar. These need to be on my hot bar. Alright. I'm grabbing everything that's in this cave. That's a lot of copper just in this one area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Don't think this cave has any more. Got some sulfur here. That cave was lucrative. What's that? Large rock. Go over this way. Maybe we'll go up the mountain here and see what's there. How much space do we have left? Oh, we got plenty of space left. Can't wait to get a bigger backpack. Copper. Iron. Large rock. Yeah, I wouldn't mind actually running towards the deposit, but we gotta find the deposit first. And I'm not seeing any copper, like no nodes that says copper on it. I don't know. I'm trying to think of where we can find copper at. I don't know if you can mine copper out in the beginning, or maybe it's just rare. Don't know. Let's go to number 9. Explore the world one step at a time. Oh, hold on. What's this? It looks like iron or something that I haven't mined out yet. Cobalt. Okay. Don't need that right this second. I do need it, don't get me wrong, but I don't need it right this second. I need copper. Copper. Bad thing is you can't use your scroll mouse button to scroll through. Right, so our base is over that way. We're gonna go down here and check and see if there's any. Let me get number 9 out in case we need O2. We'll go down here and see if that's copper down here. If you're wondering, I'm headed for that node right there. Anything that says copper would be great. That's our bottleneck right this second. It's copper. I think that's going to be like cobalt again. I mean, ideally, there's enough copper on the surface. You don't have to need copper for a little while. The large deposit of cobalt. High temperature. Oh no. I know high temperature. What do you want me to do about it? I'm nowhere. A cave here. The is that a copper vein? That is probably iron over here. I hope we... What is this? Iron. Don't know where to go for copper at this point. Went up there and around there and didn't find any copper nodes there. We really don't need iron anymore unless we're going to start building up those little cuboid boxes, which I plan on doing because I don't like the cuboid room. I like the other blocks better. Actually, is there a base piece that says wall? Kitchen? Window? Interior wall? Door? Electrical fence? Window? Kitchen? Interior door? Interior wall? What does this look like over here? Probably don't have the materials for it right this second. Not enough iron plate. Okay. Running low on oxygen. Gonna eat that. We're gonna go in here and assess how much copper we have. Alright, so it wants us to use the build menu to build something again. Let me see here. Logistics now. Two rotors, iron plating, and some cement. Two rotors are going to cost me some copper. We did pick up a couple bars here and there while we were out. Right. So what we need now for two rotors is what? Two rotors. We need lube and two cables. Or rubber and two tubes. We have rubber in here. Regular rubber. Alright. Now we got enough of that. How many do we need for this space though? Oxygen thing. One more rotor, iron plates and cement. One. I'm only making up what I need. Progress the quest. Standard battery. When equipped, it extends your battery capacity to allow for more time before running out of energy. That would be pretty cool. Alright. Let me make this last rotor here. Alright, so we need cement and something else. What else do we need other than cement? I'm going to get this down here real quick. What do we got? Cement and iron plate. Well, I don't have any iron plate. I don't made, so we're going to make some real quick. Alright. So we need to build this thing. I guess I don't know. It says use the menu to create a greenhouse. Greenhouse, really? Cool. Let's see. glass plane, iron plating, organic food, or organics. I mean, that's pretty cool. Let's see here. We just need organics and glass plane. Alright, go in here real quick. Let's go over here. Get the diamond away. Got the iron out. Got the quartz out. Alright. Alright, so we need, what's this? Glass plane. Silica. Okay, let's see here. Silica. Mm-hmm. Alright. So it wants us to build a biodome. We need organics. I might just have just some organic laying around over here. Alright. Moment of truth. Let's go see what this looks like in the grand scheme of things. Let's see. Let's put it up here. How do you get in? Go on. I'm gonna have to delete this real quick. And then put it back. Number 0. Needs to be over here somewhere out of the way. Right where the water pump is. Maybe we can move the water pump over here out of the way. And then we'll take this down real quick. Move it over this way. There. Move it over here. Now we need to hit the basement. Okay, hold on. I don't get that, but we'll do that here in a second. Now this thing should be producing organics. Doesn't have a big enough storage, so what we're going to do is we're going to hit number 9 and look on some oxygen, and then we're going to go in here and we're going to go chest. That's not the right spot. Good way to get rid of dirt. Alright, let's try that again. Alright, so I need to go back that way a little bit. And then what we need to do is we need to go in the build menu with the railing. Let's see here. Look, organic. Now we have like a whole bunch of room. They can hit and fill up. Alright everyone, this is what I'm going to call this video everyone. In the next episode, what we'll do is we will use the ground fertilizer to irrigate the ground. So you guys know how to do that. But this is what I'm going to call this episode, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure you storm that like button. And if you're new here, subscribe for more daily videos. Make sure we get this video to 10 likes, and I'll do another one right after that. Alright, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye. Thanks to all my Patreons and YouTube subscribers.